Make some noise for Ethan Stanislawski.
Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. You know Chris isn't Jewish? He thinks Jews can't get jobs at corporations. Like, do you know that? Like, we kind of control that shit, dude. Just chill out. No, we don't. I'm sorry for that. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. It's good to be back in New York. I'm actually grew up in this neighborhood. I'm born and raised a New Yorker from Manhattan. So yeah, some are kind of done as a person, really. Like I'm 27. I've done nothing substantial with my life, but just by growing up in New York, I'm already emotionally like 48 years old, with like 3 bad marriages and a heroin addiction behind me. I'm already that. Like, I cry at commercials at 27. You can't do that. You have to have like a child you neglected who resents you before you start crying at commercials. Like I've cried watching Caddyshack twice for 2 different reasons. That's fucking pathetic. You can't do that. It's cool though. Don't mean to bring it down, guys, but I'm actually dealing with some heartbreak right now. It's kind of going rough. Things are going great with this girl, and then she freaked out as soon as it got real, stopped calling me back. Kind of sucks. It's alright though. I'm a nice guy, and I know there's a great girl out there for me somewhere. Yeah. And I know that because that's what every single girl who rejects me says. Every fucking time. It's amazing. You'd think inevitably, like, I'd screw up once, but no, every single time it's, oh, Ethan, you're cute, you're smart, you're funny, you're sweet. I like you a lot, but I gotta go fuck hipsters for the next 10 years. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's my duty as an independent woman to waste my 20s dating douchebags. It comes this weird feminist thing. I don't understand. Because like, I owe it to the sisterhood. Take the years I'm gonna look the best I'm ever gonna look and just flush them down the toilet. Yeah. That's what I do. I shouldn't shit on hipsters anymore. I'm 27 and it's 2013. There's no point. Like, at this way I feel the same way about hipsters that southern racists feel about black people. I spend way too much time hating them, and I still want to fuck their women. It's really bad. Not good. Leads to problems. I'll tell you this story real quick. About a year ago, I was at a bar talking to a hipster lady. It was going well. We went back to her place. It was like 1:30, 2 a.m. Like, awesome, shit's gonna go down. And then she introduced me to her cat. And her cat was named after the frontman of the indie rock band Pavement. Yeah. Guys, her cat was named Steven Meowkness. I'm not making that up. 100% real cat name. So I'm on the couch, I'm hanging with Steven, and she goes to get me a drink. And she's like, oh, by the way, Ethan, I have a boyfriend. I hope you didn't get the wrong idea. I'm like, what? So I just got up and was like, your cat is overrated. Then I stormed out the door. I was very proud of myself. I'll say this about hipsters though. Can we just admit that hipster guys are just as disgusting as any other group of men? Can we just admit that right now? Like, it's not all men are disgusting. I'm like, we're all terrible people. Like, we've accepted that. I just think hipster guys are better at hiding it. I think that's what it is. That's what skinny jeans are about. Like, it took me years to figure out skinny jeans, and I got it. Oh, I get it. It's a hipster thing. It's ironic. It's like you're a man, but you don't have a penis. That's funny. It's a good joke. Well played, bro. Nice move. It's cool. I do think we let men get away with too much in society. Just trying to realize that as I get older. I was talking to a friend recently about a mutual friend we had named Chris. My friend was like, oh man, Ethan, Chris is such a good person. We were at this party, we were hanging out, we weren't even drinking. And all of a sudden this drunk girl starts throwing herself at Chris, trying to make out with him, and he turned her down because he was drunk. Such a good person. Like, that doesn't make Chris a good person. That just makes him not a rapist. Like, is that all it takes to be a good person now, is just to not be a rapist? Is that where the line is drawn? Like, at this point, and we may have well been saying like, oh man, Ethan, Chris is such a good person. We were on the street, this guy handed him a gun and said, murder me, and he didn't murder him. What a sweet fella for not committing that felony. It's cool. I'm back in New York, it's good. I live in LA now, which is nice. I like driving. That means I have to drink less. I don't know if you know this, guys. In other cities, when you drink too much, there are consequences. Have you heard of that? Yeah, it's crazy. I know, right? But I did have a fun moment recently. Dealing with this breakup. Also, Lou Reed died. It was very sad. And I was in my car listening to one of his albums, Transformer, which I knew my ex liked. There's a track on that album, I don't know if you know, called Perfect Day. It's track 3. It's this very romantic song. There's this big romantic crescendo leading up to the chorus. Listening to that song, thinking about Lou Reed, thinking about my ex, I started crying in my car. just burst out crying. I'm like, I need to pull over to the side of the road to cry. And it took me 20 minutes to find parking just so I could pull over to the side of the road to cry. Like, I wasn't even crying about the girl anymore, I was crying about the parking. Like, all right, I think I'll leave it there. Thanks, guys.